I remember how she works it.
I see.
What's the most Silent Hill home base? I guess this one.
There is no pyramids type of stuff. Deadly.
No, and that's Silent Hill 2 specific. We need some Silent Hill 3 in here.
Sugar cane. That's Silent Hill.
I didn't really have a lot. I don't have a lot of bases.
I see.
There's an amusement park in Silent Hill 3. Well, there's also an amusement park in Silent Hill 1 and such, but in 3 it plays like a stronger role, so I guess it's okay. But Sugarcane isn't exactly an amusement park either.
Yeah.
What are my stats even?
Not bad, but
I'm a
not great.
-1 death. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I thought she was a +1 somewhere, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Hmm. I barely remember this card too, like... Oh yeah, gain rain and blue when holding no cards, I see.
Yeah. And then she had her White Christ Smasher.
But Ready Blues are what, like just an assist?
Yeah, it's an assist card, and when she has that card, it gives her +1 on all her stats.
I see, yeah.
And she automatically draws the card if she has no cards, but that means she needs to get rid of her cards.
Yeah. No. Been a long time that there was like no real event on OJ, right? Because there was like the Chinese year again, basically, or something like that. No, was it Valentine? I forgot.
Valentine.
Yeah.
Well, just a month. Like, I assume, like, in the next month, it's we're going to get something. Maybe the community pack cards? We'll see.
Yeah, right. There was that.
Yeah,
That
like the
would be
artwork
cool.
for them is done, so usually they're released within a month of the contest being done.
I see, I see.
So I'm guessing next month we'll get them.
But yeah, right. I forgot they did like this. This thing to like. Wait, do fans like do the cards too, or is it just like the art?
They just do the art, as far as I'm aware. The cards are pre-designed and they are told what to put on the card
Okay.
as a concept. and then the contest works. But I don't know if that's all that's posted in the news, and that actually on the Discord they talk about what sorts of cards to make first. I don't know that.
Yes,
Okay, my base is all the way over there. Gotcha. Okay. You say?
No.
Okay.
Is it music? I forgot. I guess it is.
I think that's. Yeah, I guess it's C's track. Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, will he try to attack me? He will. Now he's really sad that he did a hate against that. Not against me. Hey, Mimidix. Yep, some orange juice.
Hey. Rector, as usual, refuses to come to the sound lobby stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Rector is slow. Wasn't expecting that, I guess.
Yeah, or like he, yeah, I don't know. Hey Rayo. Okay, well, like, I
Feel
guess
free
it's
to jump
early.
in.
Yeah, it's early enough, so I guess you can join if you want.
Yeah, if you don't mind playing May.
Yeah.
She's currently level 2 and aiming for wins, but she has the wins already. So basically she's going for level 3.
Yep.
Rector is indeed a scaredy cat, even though he says he's not.
Yeah.
Though to be fair, I think Rector's point is that he's antisocial and not actually shy. He just doesn't like talking with people. He has a lot of stuff around him.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, the room name is Son of Zinch, and password is happy with a capital H. So yep, feel free to join Rayo. I see. The fuck is this music? I guess it's yours.
It's mine.
Yeah. I guess the funny part is, like, he's the one that put like all these curses in his deck, not only. Oh, I might have put like
I mean,
some too.
yeah.
Like.
I see. I mean, they benefit him, right? Like
Yeah.
he gets an attack bonus.
Just funny that only him like actually got them like right now.
Yeah. Toria.
Yeah, Toria.
Big smackdown.
What's my base actually? Oh, 2, I see. Hmm. Hmm. No fight, huh? Alright though.
No.
Like it's not like you are the most tanky units or whatever. Hmm.
Do you have Ryo on your friends list?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It didn't start oranges though. Can see that on Discord.
I see. And I guess he's still doing something.
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I see. So that's how like blue and red like show on her. I thought they would like join her like as a pet type of thing, but I guess not.
Indeed not, because you can have blue and red also as pets, and that would then be.
Yeah, but I guess
visually
it could have been like for her she can't equip them. I don't know.
Yeah, though that is something that you'd have to know, I guess.
Yeah.
But sure, that would have been an option.
The room is called like Son of Tzinch 9. Oh, who's that? And password is happy with like capital H. No.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, no, like yeah. The no was about something else.
Yeah, but nobody knows that.
Yeah.
So yeah, password is happy like happiness, just not with an S. Capital H. Room is named after me, Son of Tzinch.
Actually, that's weird that the room name is Son of Tzinch, but your name is actually SOT9.
I see. Well, whoopsie. I guess for this name, I guess the name didn't fit or something. I once tried changing a bunch of things to SOT9, but ran into some sort of issue with it and then had to revert it. Because I think that would be like more user-friendly for other people. But didn't work for whatever reason back then, so can't do it.
I see.
One more time. I'll write the room name in the chat.
Okay, yeah.
I guess I'll just write this. It's my name. So, just my name. Password is happy. Didn't write anything before because I'm trying to lean back to relax my leg since I'm injured. Okay, let's see, what are we doing here? I see. I lost a lot of cash, I see. I don't really need her cash. I just...
Oh, she has, yeah. No cash at all.
Yeah. I see.
Surprise, like jump kick attack.
Yeah.
Alright, you can do the 7 on defense too, right? Yeah, that's pretty great. Holy shit.
Teleportation, I guess.
Yeah,
or
can't
attack
reach
me.
anyone. Oh wait, no, I can reach
me.
I can reach me. Julia. Oh shit, really? Oh. Oh, the base swap too, I see. Now I have a trap on my base. Which might be a good thing, I guess. You can whoop at that here. And he, by the way, he never said anything about like the training? I never not showing up? I know.
I've never had the chance to talk to him again. He's just never showed up for anything anymore. The only thing he showed up for was the tournament, and I wanted the event to succeed, so I specifically asked people. I mean, he was the only one that was an issue in that sense, so
I see.
Yeah. But I don't have time to ask him about something like that at the tournament, right? It was a big management deal, so I just left that alone. Thanks.
Yeah, that's not so bad. To be fair.
Yeah, it's good for me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, since I had to donate my money to the boss.
Yeah, donation, of course.
Yeah, forced donations, Reimu style. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can go to any base I like.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. Guess this one. Guess. Sure. You don't deserve this, so you can't roll high. Because that's how that works. Go die. Really? You're going to get hit by that? No, you have an evade of +2.
Yeah, so I don't think so. What is he thinking about? Okay.
Probably. I don't know, I do math sometimes too. I can understand.
Yeah, but...
Okay. Stars. And my cool song. Why?
I don't know. I don't know if Ryo is playing often.
Oh, wait. Ryo's doing that? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, he did already take over for her. Okay.
Yeah, that's not the...
Maybe he misclicked. He probably misclicked. It happens. Or I guess maybe you're one of that rare breed that is like, kill the boss, kill the boss. I know Westland's like that too.
I see.
Yeah, like his specific strategy. To be fair, like that does give him a chance to actually kill the boss, but yeah.
Yeah. Just like saying like, do you play the game often, Ryo, or like you're not used to it, I guess? I think you say like you don't play that often, right? Nope. Dang.
Yeah. I mean, Rector always hits like a truck, right?
Well, yeah, I guess like 2 curse. That's a powerful C. So it doesn't stack, right? It's only if you have one.
It doesn't stack, but it does stack with the +2 from his hyper.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
yeah.
I'd be more disappointed about the Rector thing if it weren't the case that that Andele and Phoenix and Multiblood in general are working out that great, right? More people are there, so whatever. Because I was kind of hoping that like Rector would play other games with us once he trained some stuff, but I guess that's not going to be the case.
He said he wanted to train a bit, but yeah, I don't know. I just feel that just doesn't want to show up and all. That's
yeah, I just
annoying.
don't want to run after him, basically. Like, that's just a deal breaker for me. That's, like, I've had stress breakdowns over doing too much of that. I'm never doing it for anyone ever again, so, yeah.
Yeah.
So if that's, like, his condition for it, then nope. Don't care enough about it that way. Okay. Caramba. Where's my base? I just over there. I need lots of coins. And I need to not be where Starbreaker is. Goodbye. Okay. That's better.
Yeah, perfect.
Good.
I just woke up.
Yeah. Cause like I never asked Mid Phoenix to come by, right? I just told him, hey, I don't know if you're even interested. Melty Blood is happening, and he just decided to come by on his own.
Yeah.
Just yeah. Sometimes he needs a reminder, but reminder is different. I know he's like forgets about it, right? So that's fine. Raktor's not forgetful. He knows it's happening. He just somehow doesn't want to come without being asked for it. And I don't really care if that's like because of some psychological thing or because he just doesn't like people. Just I have problems too, so I don't wanna. Okay. Aka ow.
Yeah.
Red and blue.
Oh fuck, yes, I wanted to actually...
Have you seen the Shao Kahn trailer? Ah, I guess it wouldn't be as interesting to you, I guess.
Shao Kahn trailer?
Yeah, Shao Kahn is the boss of Mortal Kombat. Okay.
No, I guess it was revealed like now, like today?
A couple days ago, I think.
I see.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
Yeah. Because he's really cool.
I see.
But like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, Shao Kahn's never been a playable character before. I don't know about making him playable.
He wasn't like already in 9 or something?
Maybe he was in Armageddon because everyone's in Armageddon, but he's not in 9 now. You might be thinking either of Shang Tsung, Quan Chi, or Shinnok, which are all also kind of bosses with names.
Shao Kahn is the one that was on the throne, right? In the old background of Mortal Kombat.
Yes, but not of Mortal Kombat 1. That is Shang Tsung.
I see.
And Shang Tsung's just a servant. What to do?
Okay, Ryo.
You can hear now. Yay.
Had a problem like with internet or something? Oh. Was anyone like Naga? I don't know what Sonaga is.
I only know Obunaga. Like...
Not sure if that's the same thing.
Probably not. I'm having trouble deciding. I guess I just have to go.
The dragon guy? I still don't know who's that supposed to be.
Shenlong?
No.
Onaga. Is Onaga in Mortal Kombat?
I don't think so.
If so, he hasn't been in recent games. Like, there are a couple Mortal Kombat characters where I'm like,
That doesn't sound like a name of Mortal Kombat character. But maybe
I don't
wrong.
know. Could be. Yeah, he is. I see.
I see.
I don't remember him. Dragon Guy. Oh, I remember him. That's a crap design. I hate him. Yeah, Deception and Deadly Alliance. Yeah, he's just some devil dragon man guy. Just, I don't know. Don't like him at all. To be fair, I never played those games. So I'll say that. So I never really got to learn about him. But it's never been a design that I was like, oh yeah, I need to go back and play this guy.
I have no idea what it looks like, so I guess I'll just
Sure,
check.
have a look. I'll
Okay.
check at the same time just to be sure that it's the guy I'm thinking of. But I think it's literally
looks
just
like
like
a
Devil
chip,
Jin,
not-
but a dragon guy.
Yeah, I was going to say, but you erased the name of my memory when you say
Devil
Devil
Jin.
Jin. No, it's not Devil Jin.
Alright. Yeah, that guy.
The demon dude that's in Tekken Tournament 2.
Oh, Ogre.
Here we go. It looks like a chip ogre knockoff, kinda.
Kind of, yeah.
Or
Though
if-
that is a very generic design.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
ogre did look a bit better.
Sure.
Wasn't there like a devil man too that kind of looks like that? Like old devil
Sort
man?
of just way slimmer.
Yeah. And not blue and red or whatever.
Yeah.
And Maya's big bat? Maya? Hmm.
No, not a Mortal Kombat character that looks like Ogre. There's a character in Tekken that looks like Ogre. If that's the confusion right now.
I don't know.
Striker did look like a bad alt for Johnny Cage. I like the original Striker design. It was just kind of generic, but generic in a good
Who
way.
the fuck is Striker?
He's like a cop with a cappy on, and he has like a Uzi.
Let's see.
He had
Oh.
grenades.
It looks pretty bad.
Very early
indeed.
character with grenades. I think they explode right away though, so it's not like a tink 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 pressure tool.
Yeah. There is really not a lot of character I would like in this game. Oh yeah.
I think you'd like Sindel.
Simba? Like the
Sindel.
oh. Not the Lion
Sindel
King.
is not the Lion King, no.
They're
Sindel?
just stone, but in ugly.
Yes, yes, but she's like an older woman, and she's like the mother of one of the
would I
princesses.
like her though?
I don't know. I guess because since you already hate every design in Mortal Kombat, this might issue you at least get to scream at people, fly around, and do wind stuff.
Yeah. Doesn't look good. What we like.
I see.
Guess I need some heal, huh?
Well, it's free.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
The blood girl I think looks a bit cool in the MK11.
in the new one she looks cool. Yeah, whatever her name is. I'm gonna assume it's
Scarlet.
Crimson or something.
Yeah.
Scarlet,
Are you
basically
winning?
something.
No, you're not winning. Raktor is winning right now. I guess.
Oh, I
where's
see.
Raktor?
Do we need to make like a little tutorial session? We'll do that in the next round though, because yeah, either Raptor or if he can make a comeback, Vic is gonna win this round. So
Well, I need to go and trash Raktor, but problem is,
yeah, he's behind you. I know.
yeah.
Yeah, just saying. Like the only thing that can go wrong for Raptor is that he like drops on a teleporter, falls in front of you, dies.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have enough cash. Guess I could attack Rector. Get out of my way. I need to
Well,
teleport
you have
Rector.
to read like what they do, like on the small description. That will already give you an idea.
Yeah, but if he has no context for the game, next round I'll explain everything and give like a little tutorial thing. Just don't want to do it this round because I'm going to get interrupted by someone winning. Just yeah, hang in there, I guess. And don't worry too hard about it. I guess if you don't know the game, then you're also not going to be able to play Mei next round because, drum roll, she's DLC.
Yeah.
Which, that just reminds me, if someone really wants to try a character out, you do a 3-player lobby, and oh no, you can't pick who the AI picks, right?
Nope, you can't.
You have to be like, hey, the AI picked Mei, come in, you can play her. That would be
Yeah,
funny.
but now with like the random between like, I don't know, 50 characters, that's kinda hard to snipe one specific character.
No, I mean like, yeah, that doesn't work. What you'd have to do is like be aware that one of your friends wants to do that, and when you notice it happening, then you message them.
Yeah, and I'm looking like at the roster of Mortal Kombat 11. Shao Kahn is definitely the one I was thinking, so yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, so yeah, he's the guy on the throne in MK2
Yeah.
and every other MK after that. And basically he was this really cheap boss character who had this hammer, and if he hit you, you just flew places or got stunned really hard. Then he just put his...
Oh,
He
wow, here we
just
go, I
put
can
his-
do like the wall... No. Map?
Yeah, that's good. Massive damage.
Yeah, massive damage of 3. Get away, Seagull.
Yeah. So he'd put his hands on his sides and go like ha 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 ha, and he'd do it like towards the camera.
Yeah, I do remember him.
Yeah. And you suck.
And Chronica will be playable.
She will be playable?
I mean, I don't know, in the roster I see like she is here.
I don't know
I
what
guess
kind of
there is a
roster list
yellow
you're looking
dot and
at.
it means it's unreliable intel speculation.
Yeah. like official interview statement was not playable. That's all I know. Okay.
Which seems weird.
You have Rector in front of you?
Yes, right in front of me, on my base.
Okay, then. Yeah, then I guess that's good.
Yeah, but I have no life.
Yeah, but you just need to punch him once.
Yeah, but he has full life and he has plus... he has 0 defense or something like that, or plus 1 defense? I forgot.
Sure, it's just that, like, I don't have cards that can help with that.
True. But it's just meaning, like,
Okay.
right now I can't really, like...
Oh, I did
do
have
anything.
a card that can help with that. But it may have screwed things over, actually. Okay, what do I want to keep here? I guess this one I can drop. Yeah, I mean, he might win now anyway, so whatever. or yeah, I know,
Oh,
I completely forgot about that, yeah.
I guess I didn't see that he was level 5, suddenly.
Yeah, but okay, I know this game on the most basic level, I see. But yeah, like, if you know it on the most basic level, okay. Then, first off, what was the maps you needed, Vic? There were 2?
Treasure Island Night or Frost Cave?
I think we did Frost Cave a bunch recently. This one, I guess. Though it happens a lot too. So I'll say one thing, like, if you pick a character, read what they can do, read what their hyper does, like, just hover over them on your select screen should show you their super move, and try to select some cards that would be good. If you don't know what would be good, then just pick whatever. That's usually fine. I have to play Hime. Okay.
Right, I have to click the button.
Yeah. And yeah, that's it for the selection. Just pick any character and pick some cards, and then I'll explain the game when we're in the game. Where's Hime? Hime, can't you see? Oh, right, I have special Hime outfits. I remember.
Yep.
Da, 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 da. My Hime deck. Go. Yeah.
Shao Kahn is one of the few non-ninja characters. Yeah.
Does that sentence continue?
Yeah, it continues, but yeah, it's just like the fact that you have to say none of the few non-ninja characters. I mean, there is a shit ton of ninjas.
There are
like,
a shit ton of ninjas, but I feel like the only game... I feel like the only games where that actually was like a cast issue, where you could say that, was Mortal Kombat 2 and 3.
Let's see.
In every other game, there are still a lot of ninjas, but they're like the minority. Like, there's enough other characters. Okay. I'll explain the game. So, you have a selection. You can either use card, or you can move. If you want to use a card, you have to use it before you move. I use the card. So that card, if you look at the lower right corner, there's like a row of cards, and it shows like which ones have been played last. So the one I played is down there, and you can see what it does. In this case, like, I know what it does. It just means that the next time I land on one of those blue panels, I'm not going to be the only one that is affected. So, I'll explain what the blue panel does in a minute. So I'm gonna move. I rolled a 4. I got a warp. Get to move again. Okay, so there's different kinds of panels. The gray ones do nothing, the purple ones warp you. If the purple ones have more writing on them, then you get to roll a die after coming out of them. The red spaces have monsters. You can attack them and kill them. That will give you money and wins. I'll explain those in a second. The green ones will give you cards. So Hime's okay-ish at combat. And I already explained cards, so I'm going to attack something. I just don't want to attack anything near Starbreaker, I guess, so I'm going this way. Okay. So, when it comes to combat, and usually you want to get wins through combat when you're fighting like little opponents because they don't have that much cash. Basically, you have attack, defense, evade. When I make an attack roll, then my attack is added to the roll. So if I roll a 3 plus 1, that would be 4. The enemy then has to decide if he wants to evade or defend. If he decides defend, he will get guaranteed 1 damage minimum, but every die roll that he has on there is going to reduce the damage. No? If he wants to evade the entirety of the damage, then he'll have to pick evade, but then he has to roll over what I rolled. So if I roll like a 5, with my +1 of 6, then normal people wouldn't be able to evade anymore. The chicken could if he rolls a 6 because he has a +1, then he would be 7. 7 is more than 6. Yep. So I'm gonna punch this chicken in the nuts. Bam. Dead. Okay. Yeah. Player order goes around in a circle. Basically the object of the game... Yeah, good. If it doesn't, just interrupt me. Basically, object of the game is to get to level 5. So next to each portrait, you have like little stars. Everyone has a yellow star currently. The color is only relevant in knowing what the level is. It's just a level 1 star. If you level up, you get to level 2, that's green, and then 3, 4, 5, they have different colors. Once you're at level 5, the next time you level up, you win the game. That's what you did in the last game. To check what you need currently, if you hover over your own icon, or anybody else's, you'll see level, HP, stars, victories, and Norma. Norma currently, for the beginning, is 10 stars. So in the beginning, you have to get 10 stars, and then level on a base. So since it's my turn, I'll just make a decision real quick. I got stars, ba-ba-bum, 7, okay. By the way, every few turns you get a little bit of stars. Like every turn you get a bit of stars, and that amount increases as the game goes on. Just something to be aware of. Once you have your 10 stars, or more, if you land on any base, you can level up. When you level up, you have to pick if your next level should be stars or wins. It'll tell you how many stars or how many wins it needs. It's usually simpler to go for stars in the beginning until you get a hang of things, but having a handful of wins early on, like 2, can be okay. You just might not want to get stuck having to chase down people and creatures with having to get wins, so getting stars is a little easier strategy-wise. So I recommend going for stars first and kind of figuring out how other people are doing things. This doesn't apply to Vic's character Starbreaker, she can only ever get wins. Okay, so let me just move here. Teleport. 3. Okay, I'm going to try to kill another thing. It's a little robot. I think I'll probably kill him. Yep. So I have 10 stars and 2 wins. That's good. Anyway, when it comes to leveling, the bases have like the number on them that the player has, no? So to get it to level on an enemy's base, you'll actually have to roll onto it, like perfectly. But if it's your base, you just have to roll through it. No, like you always get the option to stop at your own base to do so. So usually you'll want to try to get to your own base because it's just easier to level there because you don't have to roll perfectly onto it. Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's sort of the game in a nutshell. Okay, I didn't really explain all of the fields. The ones that I didn't explain, the yellow ones, you get stars on. The blue ones, you lose stars on. So the blue ones are bad for losing money. Those things are also multiplied per level. So if you have a higher level, you get more and lose more on them. So yeah, let me see here. I'm number 1. I want to get to my base, so I'm not getting there quickly. I'll go behind Rector. So yeah. Is there something that I didn't mention? Okay, yeah, cards, how they work. So if you look at any card, then on the left, it'll have a level requirement. That's just the level that you need to play the card. On the right, it'll have a cost. Cost has green stars and yellow stars. Green stars cost, well, 1 star. The yellow stars cost 10 stars. So yeah, that's just how the cost calculates itself. Usually, like I said, at the beginning of your turn, you can pick to play a card. There's one special set of cards that you can't play that way, and those are cards that can be played at the beginning of combat. You'll always get a chance to play these, like playing a card before your move, and then playing a card in combat that can only be played in combat is totally possible. So no worries about that. You just can't play 2 cards in either of those instances. Like not 2 before you move, 2 during combat, but 1 each, that works. Okay. Okay, so this is my base. So as you can see, I rolled a little higher than it. but because it's my base, it asks me if I want to stop at home. So I'm gonna go yes. So now it says, get 30 or more stars for the next level. That would be possible. Or defeat 2 or more enemies. Now I already have 2 wins. So I'm going to go for that because that means it's automatic. Can we not attack you? Why? In any case, I'll keep explaining. So I'm going to select 2 or more enemies. And yeah, that means I've fulfilled my conditions. Next time I level, I'll be able to level again. That's why early 2 wins, those are easy to get. No, that's what I mentioned. Yeah. Okay, we're just kidding. Yeah, if there's any other question, or Vic, if you can think of something that I failed to explain, then yeah.
No, I think you did everything. So,
Okie dokie. Yeah, I mean, this is probably like the 3rd or 4th or 5th time I've done this. Because at some point, yeah.
Yeah, Chronica will not be playable apparently.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought Boone said. Excuse... no, nothing. Okay, so... are we on reverse right now?
No.
Okay, then this should be fine. Why can't I click the info tab? No, Chronica won't be playable. Ed Boon said that she's going to be like the major boss of the series. She's going to be behind a lot of the time shenanigans events that happened during Armageddon and 9. So he wants her to be not playable. Basically like Shinnok's demon form in MKX, or, well, some of the other bosses in the series, I guess. Shao Kahn until now, since Shao Kahn's now playable for the first time, as far as I'm aware.
Second, apparently, I guess
oh, he was in Armageddon?
In Deception?
Really?
Like that.
Huh. Are you sure?
That's what I remember reading on the wiki.
I mean, if you read it just now, then fine. Then yes, okay.
Yeah, it was like GameCube exclusive apparently, or something like that.
Oh, well, okay, but that was a major platform for that character. Okay, I see. Didn't know.
Yep, Ryo,
Yep.
like, yep,
Okay.
indeed.
Yeah, then, okay, then he was playable once. Interesting. If that was Deception, maybe that's where he also got his spear from. Since that had, like, altering weapon modes.
I see, yeah.
Because I was unaware of that. Like, to be fair, like, I played Mortal Kombat 1, 2. I did get a chance in an arcade to play 3, but just, like, briefly. I threw in a coin and tried. I followed Mortal Kombat 3, so I knew a lot about it, but I never again got to play it. And then I got to play Mortal Kombat 4, and the experience was so atrocious that I was like, fuck this, and then we just never played Mortal Kombat ever again. To be fair, we were like also totally into Soul Calibur at that point, so
Way better game.
Yeah. Soul Calibur 1, Soul Calibur 2, and then kind of my fighting game days ended for 15 years, so not a lot of chance to do more. I needed monetas.
Shang Tsung was like another boss or something?
Shang Tsung is the boss of the first game. He's an old man in the first game. He sucks the souls out of people.
Mortal Kombat 11 apparently.
Yes, he will be once more in Mortal Kombat 11, and once more in his old man guise.
Yep. So I guess
he can transform into people.
I see. So I guess there is like 2 bosses, but not the new bosses. I don't know.
Yes, sort of. I mean, like, in Mortal Kombat 10, we also had Shinnok and Qui-Gon, not Qui-Gon, Quan Chi. Let me think here for a second. I need to note us. and cards would be good too, though. So yeah, let's just get a card.
I didn't know Jackie Briggs, but apparently that's the daughter of Jax. I see.
Jackie Briggs is the daughter of Jax. She was introduced to Mortal Kombat 10 along with the other new generation characters. You have the daughter.
Casey. Yeah.
Yeah, Casey, who's the daughter of Pajama Pants Girl, Sonya Blade, and Johnny Cage. Yeah. And you have Scorpion's son is in there too. At least in 10. I forget his name. He had like these cybernetic whip-like weapons. It was kind of cool. The playstyle. I forget his name though.
Had a wife? I guess you could say that already.
After the time reset in Mortal Kombat Armageddon, so during the events of 9, like storyline goes in different directions, so he ends up not being an undead demon lord. Well, demon lord, just a spirit of vengeance. Really, he's just Ghost Rider.
Apparently Takeda is not Scorpion's son, but Kenshin's son, which I...
Right, he's Kenshi's son, but but Scorpion is his master, right? Something like that? I think.
I don't know.
Or are they from the same clan? I don't know, but you're right, he's the blind guy's son. Yeah, that blind samurai dude from MK9.
He was raised by Scorpion.
I see, yep. Who do I? I need cash. What I can't get cash. Yeah, okay. It's never worth it. Okay. Trained by him, yeah. My mistake. Not 100% on Mortal Kombat lore, like I said. There's just some stuff I know because I used to know. Like, I used to be one of those kids back in the day who was like, yeah, there's blood in this game. Mortal Kombat's so much better than Street Fighter. But, you know, looking back and looking at what you can do in those games, early Mortal Kombat games were kind of ass. Whereas, like, early Street Fighter games are really good. So, I kind of have a 180 on that. Nowadays, I feel like MK9 started that trend, and Injustice, MKX, Injustice 2, and now MK11. Well, MK11 is kind of going in a new direction, I guess. I feel like the formula got way stronger. What I also didn't know with all the games that I missed, like Deception, welcome back, is that like that they started doing like these Tekken buttons, so you have like a lot more follow-up normals. I was unaware of that. Like that's also a positive change, because the problem with the early Mortal Kombat is that everyone has the same normals, and you have 2 special moves, maybe 3. In Mortal Kombat 2 you had a bit more, but everyone has the same normals. It's just, that's not good compared to like all the other games at the time. So yeah, I don't have anything against the really modern MKs. Those seem like they have interesting stuff going for them, but haven't really played them, so I don't know.
You want to say that kinda quickly though? But yeah, they do have some stuff.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't have minded playing MKX. It's just like it has a Warner Brothers price tag.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay $60 for a game that I'll play like once or thrice, because like in the fighting game group here, at least, just nobody likes Mortal Kombat. The only people that were interested were me and McMurphy. McMurphy's no longer here. Yeah, he left the group, so it's kind of just me, and for me it's just a passing interest, really, so... Yeah... McMurphy had kind of similar opinion also about MK, so it's not like we would have gone deep into MK.
Well, it was really saying that the animation was really good. which I didn't
Yeah.
understand that point. But
Yeah. Though I don't think he knew about all the detailed stuff that people have looked at later, to be fair.
let's see.
Cards? Cards, but not cards where I
Not
get
cards in front
killed.
of Starbreaker?
Not cards in front of Starbreaker.
You don't want to play card with me. I see.
Yeah. Do not forget the DLC, man. What do you mean?
About the cost of the game, I guess.
Oh yeah. Sure. That goes on top. Which yeah. I can't deal. Like, I'm already kinda poor. So if I want to buy a fighting game, I need to know beforehand and save for it. I usually wait on deals for every other fighting game. And most fighting games cost like $30. I see, cost of the game. So if you wait for a deal, you can get it for, like, if you really care about the game, 15, 10 bucks. And if you don't care that much, you can wait until it's like 5 or maybe even 3 or 2 bucks. With Warner Brothers titles, you have to wait like years and years. So I'm probably not gonna end up playing MKX anytime soon, even
You
though it's
basically
starting
need to
get
wait until
pricey.
like the next game is out, basically.
Yeah, exactly, and that's just kind of sad.
Yeah. Or right,
I mean,
right before sometimes, but yeah.
yeah, exactly. MKX is now getting in that price range, where it's purchasable.
Yep.
It's that's just the thing. Got MKX for $7. Yeah, exactly. That's getting towards the territory where I'm willing to pay money for it. 7's already like a little expensive because I'm poor, but it's like way more than reasonable, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Just
I would not
yeah.
buy it, but it's because I don't really like it.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
of
then
course.
please.
Like, you have even less of an interest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like.
Well,
yeah.
I had an
You'll play
interest in
it,
the
but,
type of
yeah.
gameplay, but I was really sad that this type of gameplay was done by this game. Yeah.
I see.
As I
Yeah.
said, after playing like a Tekken Tag Tournament 2, I was like, oh, it would be funny to see like a 2D fighter with like this type of button and
Oh yeah,
gameplay.
I see.
And
Yeah.
well, little did you know, it exists. But
Exactly.
yeah.
NetherRealm made it. But yeah, that's just kind of the thing. But yeah. So MK is of course important for a lot of things. Not going to deny that, like, Mortal Kombat was not important for fighting games, but other
Well,
than
it
like
really
a few
depends what you mean by that. Because I guess gameplay-wise, it wasn't. Hype-wise, I guess it was.
Hype-wise, it led to events that led to better stuff that have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
But at least the fatalities, even though there were other games that did similar things, before Street Fighter 2 anyway, the fatalities like reignited like an interest in a move that would kill, and I do actually like instant kills in Guilty Gear and astral finishes and stuff like that, and most certainly like the demand that came from Mortal Kombat kind of made that appear. Whereas, like, I think we could have saved ourselves the trouble with all the time killers, Bloodsport, and Mortal Kombat, I mean Street Fighter, the movie, the game. Those may have been mistakes in that sense.
I don't know. Code Van Damme in a fighting game is pretty cool.
Yeah. It is. He should have just been Johnny Cage like it was originally planned.
Yeah.
You like cheating, got it. Yeah.
It's not if it's in the game, but yeah.
Yeah, but like, to take that in another way, even though it's just a joke, I do like playing characters that have like a lot of tools and a lot of things that can surprise or interact with the game in a strange way. So yes, it instant kills rub that kind of, yeah. Rub that toe? I don't know what I'm trying to say. They scratch that itch. There we go. Just anything that's kind of unique or does something weird. And defensive options. I love defensive options. My defense is good.
Always like want it like kill you, but
sure, but I mean, why not have both, like in Guilty Gear?
Yeah. Or I guess you could say it as everything to go with that, because you need a strong defense against this one move that can kill you in one go.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sure, I'm hyped for like Double Dragon and Breaker's Revenge and Hokuto no Ken and everything where you just die super hard. But
yeah, well, between the three, only one is like, well, I guess two.
It
but
escalated.
Yeah. Because I was ready to say like only one, like obviously Hokuto no Ken, but I guess Double Dragon you can have like Touch of Death, but they are kind of hard and we don't have them. So,
sure,
yeah.
but I didn't mean Touch of Death. I just meant in general, like bam, damage, near death. that
so
sort of thing.
If it's that, Hokuto no Ken doesn't have that, right? It only has like long combo prevent that kill you, not big damage like just like that,
Sure.
right?
Sure. There's only two variations in three in Hokuto no Ken. You don't have the resources, normal combo. You have the resources, or the other guy's stars have been reduced, instant kill combo, which is short, or infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I just meant like massive damage or death, like any of these kinds of things.
Yeah. So I guess
But even though
the star thing.
Yeah, exactly. Like removing the stars and just instant killing someone, that's also a thing. Even though I like all of these things, like I just also like defensive options. Like I just feel they make fighting games better. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with games that don't have them. I mean, otherwise I'd probably be sad most of the time.
Yeah.
Since most fighting games are super aggressive. But I just really like it when people are given like additional things that they can do to defend themselves. Like I really think that's
they actually
needed.
have like a way to deal with like triple override into low. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah, like there's some rough games out there. Of course, that can like you can go wrong on that, no? For example, third strike parries were meant as a defensive option, but became nothing other than making like rush down even better. So it's you can fail.
Yeah, but that's still like a defense option.
It is a defense option, but like it caused the more defensive and not very aggressive characters to basically become overshadowed by people that can just defend against, well, get off me options, no? I mean, that's one of the big complaints with third strike.
I don't know, like which character are you thinking when you are saying that? Because first, I don't really see like a lot of low tiers that are like really zoning kind of oriented. So I guess the only zoning character in the game is Remy.
Yeah, though I didn't say zoning, I said defensive.
Yeah, but sure, then defensive.
Zoning is one form of defense. Another is like having more tools at neutral, but not really a lot of mix-up options. So yes, Remy would be a character. Q is definitely a character like that.
Well, Q is designed to be low tier until he become good. But I guess the good part is not good enough. So,
yeah, that's the issue. And I think he works perfectly fine if parries don't allow you to just jump in on his already shitty normals.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's perfectly fine that he has shitty normals. I mean, that's one of the reasons I picked him. Look kinda funny. Just these strong moves by someone who just can't balance himself. Or that special move where he just flaps his hands like a moron, like, what? What are you doing? Excuse me. I guess, because that's the only sound he makes. Are we into heavy rushdown or zoning? I'm good at zoning. I'd like to learn rushdown, so that's like a current interest. But skill-wise, I'm much better at zoning than doing any kind of rushdown. I lack fundamentals when it comes to that.
And I love mixing both. I generally don't like being like just AV rushdown or AV zoning. I like having like a mix of the two. If I had to pick, I guess I'm more AV rushdown than zoning. But yeah.
You like being active, but also having range, right? That's basically what it boils down to, I guess. Yeah, whereas like I don't feel like I need to be active. Some people complain about that, because sometimes I'll just turtle, or I'll just play very safe. Sometimes. But yeah.
So let's check like the Street Fighter Third Strike list. Because I really have like problem to see like who could be like really defensive in this game. I guess Elena could be, but I guess I haven't seen enough.
Yeah,
like,
Elena. I'd say Elena. She has those kinds of normals.
Yeah, but she's like heavy mix-up from what I know.
She is. She's just not fast at getting in on people. Like, you're right. Just I mean, you can combine things, right? I still don't have enough stars.
Stars.
Yeah.
12, I have no fucking idea what 12 is supposed to be.
Me neither. That's why at first I was going to say 12. I don't know how to play 12. Whatever.
Because Urian could be like defensive character,
weird.
and I'm like,
yeah,
Urian's pretty good.
ends up being good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. So I'll revise my statement. I'll say that like a lot of characters that are defensive suffer, but it certainly isn't because they're defensive. Because look at Urian.
Yeah,
Right.
it's more like, are they slow?
Yeah.
If they're slow in
Urian
this game, it's a
has-
problem. If they don't have like any option to cancel their normals into or stuff like that, it will be a really big problem.
Yeah.
Because basically that means like they can't like trick you on a parry.
Yeah. Yeah. And the usual problem of reversals, which is exacerbated in a game where people can parry them or use a parry and then use a reversal.
Yeah.
Or just do the motion for a reversal and get a parry off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's
And weirdly enough, in a game with parry, normally grapplers should be good. But it's just really funny that in Third Strike it's not the case at all, right? I mean, I guess there's only two grapplers, Alex and Hugo, but they're all pretty bad.
Yeah. Hugo's just very slow, so
Yeah.
he doesn't get into too many situations where he can capitalize off of it. I guess Alex should be able to capitalize off of it. I don't really know why he isn't. I don't know enough Third Strike.
I think his like throws and stuff are like just really slow. Or he has to jump before them. There is like stuff like that where he's kind of
He
weird.
does have some super grabs where he needs to jump.
Yeah.
Stars.
And I guess it's just like the top tiers have like broken stuff that are like just nullifies the rest of the game. I guess that's the main problem.
It's a problem, but I feel like it's just that like they would be less broken if they had to risk more, but because of the parry mechanic, they can circumvent some of the risks of the moves basically. I mean, that's what I hear. Like, I do know some third strike, but I'm no expert in that game at all.
Yeah.
Like yeah. It's more like the stuff that I know about third strike or that I like about third strike is very aesthetic. You know? Like I like the sound selection in a more metal kind of guy, I guess, rather than hip hop. But I just really like the soundtrack in Third Strike. I really like the stages. It's sad that they used to look better in Second Impact. And the character animations are wonderful. Like that's it's like
Makoto is cute.
Yeah, and Makoto is a cool character. Yeah. It's like one of the pinnacles of fighting games, no? And that game I didn't even see, right? Like I never heard of Third Strike until I got into Skullgirls.
That part is
like,
weird, but yeah.
Yeah, well, because like I wasn't in a fighting game group. There's no arcade scene right in Germany, right? So it's after Soul Calibur 2. Well, differently. It's like a console thing. So the last Street Fighter I had heard about was Super Street Fighter 2, because that got ported to SNES. And I did briefly play it. Not that great anyway, because it's not as fast as Turbo. And yeah, like after that, it was basically new consoles. What sort of stuff did we play? Well, we played some Smash, DOA, Tekken, Soul Calibur, stuff like that, you know? And after that, there was like a huge break, and then I was like reminded at some point during that break of like, hey, fighting games were fun. Okay, some 3D Godzilla arena games too, but I mean that's because it's Godzilla. Of course, I'm aware of that. You know, just that's different reasons. So the game, when I was randomly looking for what are good fighting games for the Wii, because my friend had that as a console, was Guilty Gear XX Accent Core. So I didn't know anything about the game other than that I saw Faust and Robokai, and I was like, those look like cool characters.
I see. And you ended playing none of them.
Yeah. That has reasons. I can't get to my base. We didn't end up playing Guilty Gear. Or any other fighting game. And just way later, when I was watching Super Best Friends, they had like that Fighterpedia thing, so I started seeing more things about fighting games again, and they did like a special episode on Skullgirls, and that's how I basically got into Skullgirls together with somebody else. And that's and after that I did my own research and just started learning about all the games that I'd missed. I'd never played or heard of Vampire or like any of the arcade games. Just completely wasn't something I saw. But yeah. So for me, like playing the older games isn't really like a nostalgia thing, like they're actually new friends for me. Yeah, Super Best Friends ended, Ryo, that's true. The individuals are still doing their own thing, and Matt and definitely Wooly. Yeah, that was not the happiest thing, I guess. But Matt and Wooly are still doing fighting game things, so it's alright. Okay, I don't have enough cash to win. I needed like some sort of other option. Sure. Yeah, Super Best Friends ended, so there was no longer any fisticuffs. Currently they're re-uploading Fighterpedia HD. I do remember that there were some old plans when they still existed, Super Best Friends, to continue Fighterpedia. Getting screwed on movement? Yeah, that's this map. It's not your fault. This map is extremely luck-oriented when it comes to getting anywhere. Like,
I've never seen this concept art, or at least I don't remember it. About queues.
Should I be looking in the text chat?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see. Me neither. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, there were some plans to continue Fighterpedia. So maybe if they're done with the HD releases, they'll do some other Fighterpedia episodes. It's possible. Back then, Fighterpedia had more of a role. I'm not really sure what they'd have to do today. Ooh. Aww.
Yep, that's a lot.
Yeah. Was worth a shot.
Yeah, somehow Rector got all the wins I wanted to have. He got like
kills everything that comes in his way, right? It's just
yeah, but he got the boss I tried to kill and stuff like that. I was kinda sad.
Yeah. No. But yeah, we'll see. Like I guess I'd be interested if there were more Fighterpedia because it's comedic, but at this point in time, a lot of stuff is covered by a lot of different outlets, so if it doesn't happen, it's not so bad. Though more comedic fighting game stuff would be nice. I guess I'll see if that's one of those traps where it's like, lose half your stars. Nothing to do about that though. Okay. Fighting games. Yeah. I talked a whole bunch as usual. My bad.
Yeah, for like the location test apparently popular poll, I guess. Like both on US and Japan, that's kinda interesting. Both had like Makoto and number 1.
Yeah. That I'm not surprised.
But yeah, after that, like Ryu was like the second one for Japan. Second one for America was Akuma, which is kind of funny and fitting because it's like just Ryu, but like a more aggressive Ryu, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're fighting me. Let me block that real quick.
And then you have like Chun-Li
Beach
as...
ball.
Oh shit. Okay, I blocked it.
Yeah.
Then you have Chun-Li, which is like Japan waifus. I see.
Can't kill me. Oh, just barely. Okay. Well. So much for that.
Yeah, and I feel like third character for Americans, Ken. 'Cause yeah.
Yeah. Did we like Maximilian Dude? I think he's a nice feel-good kind of guy. I sometimes watch his stuff because he can play above average.
Yeah.
So, like, when I just want to see some footage of an old Marvel game, I know that he plays on Fightgate those sometimes, or anything like that. I can count on videos of his. because he also likes talking about the tech in those games when he encounters it. I never watched Assist Me, so I don't know what those are like.
They were cool.
I see.
Basically, like good tutorials and good humor, like. So
I see.
that's pretty good and pretty rare. So,
yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I mean, I was just saying that basically we lack comedic fighting game stuff, right?
Like, you know, like the finger laser, right? About Marvel versus Capcom, that come from that. So,
I've never heard of that before.
I see. I guess you did not watch enough, like, MVC3.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm Marvel ignorant, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone is level 5, I'm still level 4, because, like, I can't eat anyone here.
Yeah, you're doing bad. But in any case, like Maximilian, I think pretty cool. Just if he does like an opinion piece, he doesn't have really strong opinions unless the community overwhelmingly already has those strong opinions. So his opinion pieces end up not really being interesting to watch. That's just kinda it. Like if there's a new game coming out, Maximilian will like it. If people hate the game, he's not going to hate it. If everyone hates the game, he'll say that he has reservations about it. Good job winning a second time, by the way. And if people have hated it for months, then he'll post his criticism to it. Like, you can just, if you know what the current opinion is, you'll know what Maximilian will say. That's okay. There are people like that. I'm sure that he doesn't do it on purpose, but
it's not just that extreme, but yeah. I definitely see what you're saying, though.
Yeah. No problem. Okay, then I guess, do you need a specific map, Ryo? Yeah, like Marvel Infinite is a prime example.